Welcome back to the Deep Dive. This week, we're jumping into the latest AI and tech news from the Retter Reboot. Our goal, cut through the noise, figure out what actually matters from, well, a pretty packed week.
It really is moving fast, isn't it? I mean, this week alone touches everything. Developer tools, how companies are using AI, right through to consumer features and, big strategy changes from the tech giants. It's quite the range.
Definitely. And speaking of giants, Google seems to have been everywhere this week on the AI front. What stood out to you?
Yeah, they were busy. So first up, they launched an open source Gemini CLI agent. It's command line interface. It's got this multi-step command program support, MCP they call it. Basically makes building AI agents simpler for devs.
Simpler how, exactly?
Well, it lets developers build these more complex AI tools right from the command line they already use. It kind of democratizes it a bit, could really speed up innovation.
Okay, interesting. And what else from Google?
Then there's this new offer wall feature. It's a response to AI overviews potentially hitting publisher traffic. It prompts users, subscribe or maybe watch an ad to see the content, trying to help publishers find revenue there.
Offer wall. Sounds like a necessary move for publishers maybe, but potentially annoying for users.
Yeah.
A bit more friction.
It's a balancing act for sure. Google's acknowledging the issue for publishers, but yeah, adds a step for users. Shows how monetization might need to shift in this AI search world. And they're also pushing Gemini AI deeper into Android apps. Think Maps, YouTube, helping with summaries, suggesting actions, managing tasks, making your phone, smarter.
More proactive maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and they also showed off Doppel. It's from Google Labs, still experimental. An AI app for virtual try-ons. Creates these animated digital versions of you. Pretty wild concept.
Virtual try-ons. Yeah, that does sound pretty futuristic. Wonder how that'll change online shopping. Okay, stepping back from Google, though, what about the wider industry? How's AI changing businesses?
Right, well, big news from Salesforce. Mark Benioff said 30% of their internal work is now done by AI.
30%? Wow, what kind of work?
Coding, marketing, sales support, stuff like that. And he expects it to grow. That's a huge number. Really changes how a big company runs. Suggests AI isn't just a tool anymore, it's becoming part of the, operational fabric. Raises questions, too, about jobs, obviously. And it's not just internal. We're seeing an AI moment in B2B payments as well.
B2B payments? How so?
AI is speeding up invoice processing, reducing errors, which helps cash flow, and boosting fraud detection, modernizing those, frankly, clunky old systems.
Okay, that makes sense. Huge efficiency gains there, potentially. Now, what about other big tech players? Any major announcements or shifts we should know about?
Yeah, a couple of things. OpenAI announced their next dev days in October. People will be watching closely for new models, new tools for developers. Remember last year they unveiled GPT-4 Turbo, so expectations are high.
Always a big event, that one.
Definitely. And on the other side, you have AWS. Reports suggest they're revamping their AI app strategy. Apparently, they even thought about ditching their Q chatbot because it wasn't getting much traction.
Really? So even AWS has to pivot sometimes.
Exactly. Shows you have to be flexible. Customer demand really rules. Even in AI, not every bet pays off immediately.
So true. Okay, we've hit developers, businesses. What about us, the everyday users? What new AI stuff landed on our phones or screens this week?
Well, Apple's refining the look and feel of iOS 18. In the latest beta 2, they've polished the liquid glass UI. Animations are smoother, interactions feel more responsive, just makes the whole thing feel more polished, more tactile almost. Full release should be this fall.
Liquid glass. Sounds slick. What else?
Meta's working on AI-powered chat summaries for WhatsApp. This could be a lifesaver for busy group chats.
Oh, tell me about it. Finally. Catching up on those huge threads is a nightmare.
Right. This would highlight the key points for you. Just lets you get the gist quickly.
Okay, I need that. Anything else hitting our screens?
YouTube's testing something new, too. It's a search carousel, kind of like AI overviews, but for video. It summarizes content, suggests videos right there in the search results.
Yeah?
Aims to speed up discovery, keep you on YouTube.
Makes sense. Keep you watching. So, all right, looking back at the week, AI is just, well, weaving itself into everything, isn't it? From how huge companies operate down to, features making our phones feel a bit smarter or chats less overwhelming.
It really is, and it's not just ideas anymore. It's practical stuff, changing how we work, how we find information, how we connect. It makes you wonder, Think about your own routine, your job. How might these kinds of changes affect you in the next few months? It's definitely a time to stay curious, stay adaptable. Things are changing fast.